Guys, I think like predatory fish are literally the funnest, is that even a word? Funnest fish, most rewarding fish that I've ever kept, even more so than like super colorful saltwater fish or fish that start dull and get super colorful. I love predatory fish. I love their instincts. I love everything about them. Then we get into the category of apex predators. Now, I've done a video in the past on apex predators that ended up reaching way more people than I ever thought it would have. And some people seem to think that the term apex predator is this meaningless term just to kind of attract more views, but it actually has a meaning behind it. An apex predator is the alpha predator, essentially the top of the food chain predator. But when we break it down to fish, and then break it down even further to freshwater fish, and down even further to aquarium fish, there are very few true apex predators. Until last week, we had no true apex predators, but we do now. So if we look at the 150 behind us, we have an 150-gallon grow-out aquarium full of predators. We got a silver arowana, which in the wild is very much predatory. I guess a little bit less in an aquarium. An Indonesian tarpon, which you'll see how massive that thing gets, even though he's at a small size. Very much predatory. Florida gar, predatory, and tiger shovelnose catfish down there, predatory. But they really just fall into the predators category because they're all cohabitating together. It's like a community tank full of predators. But we have one new predator that is all alone, and he's all alone for a specific reason. The reason that he is an apex predator. He really only gets along with himself. These apex predators feed like crazy. They're, insane. Probably some of the funnest fish to feed and watch eat. And that is exactly what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna show you this new temporary setup. I say temporary because it's just our grow out system, because we have huge plans for what's gonna happen. And we're gonna feed this guy because it's just insane. I hope you enjoy it. We even got community contribution on this one, guys. Zach from SC Fish Keeping hooked us up with footage of his pet muskie. If you look at North American freshwater fish, eliminate reptiles out of the equation. This is the alpha predator of North American freshwater systems. This pet muskie is just ridiculous. The growth since he's got this thing is mind-blowing. I can't believe it. It's time. Let's move into this new setup here.
So if you missed last video, guys, this is a grass pickerel from the pike family. They're super aggressive, crazy apex predators. What I want you to note is his color right now. Kind of dull, almost silvery with a light bit of green. Now I'm coming up to the tank. I'm gonna put some minnows in here. Watch his color instantly change after he hits his first minnow. It's like two different fish. It's just, it blows my mind. It literally blows my mind. So he took out his first minnow. Now check this out. True apex predator fashion, he literally locks onto the next one, even though he's still working down that first minnow, and he will literally slowly scoot around, just not losing sight of it. It's insane. And then when he's ready, this happens. Yeah. By this point, he's already taken down 3 minnows. So for his size, he's pretty full, but there's still 2 more in the tank. And look at this, true fashion, not losing sight of him. It's incredible. We're rolling in here now some of Zach's footage of his grass pickerel, which you can see they are so sinister, like just so demonic looking. I don't know. I've literally fallen in love with these fish, not only with the way they look. Look at his feeding. I need to get some bigger feeder fish so we can get some craziness like this, but they do have some pretty gnarly teeth, and you can actually see that right now how this fish is kind of hooked into his top teeth. It's wild. It's wild. I love it. I've literally fallen in love with these pickerel, and spoiler alert, we might have a big pickerel tank coming. So you know, that's gonna be a good time.
Man, guys, I just feel like I watched an episode of Cops. I'm like sweating. Maybe it's just because of the humidity here in Florida and then in this enclosed room with hundreds of gallons of water. Yeah, it's pretty hot. But guys, next video, I'm gonna go to the poll where you guys submitted your names, check out the recent results, see who the winner is of naming the silver arowana. We are gonna do this for every fish. I think the next one we should tackle and probably do a video solely on this fish is that Florida gar, so be expecting a poll on that very soon. So maybe conjure up some names in your head. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, consider subscribing, check us out on Instagram, and give me some feedback down below. What do you want to see? What did you think of the video? What did you not like about the video? Whatever. Hi. I'll see you guys on the next one.